Carbon capture. What is it? Carbon capture is the process by which carbon is taken from either the air or directly from the source and stored deep underground, from a place where it cannot escape. Carbon dioxide can also be stored in the ocean. For anyone interested in learning about carbon capture, there are several basic terms you will need to know before you can understand the process itself. What are greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases are gases that absorb infrared radiation. Basically, they're components of the Earth's atmosphere that contribute to the temperature of the Earth. Another important concept to carbon capture is chilled ammonia technology. This technology relies on the reactivity between ammonia and carbon dioxide, and uses it to remove the carbon dioxide directly from the source. If the carbon dioxide is not stored in the ocean, it is stored in an aquifer. An aquifer is a permeable layer of rock that is used to contain a substance, usually water. Carbon capture, in its basic process, is 3 steps. First, carbon dioxide is one of many emissions from some sort of process, oftentimes coal factories, but there are many places it could come from. The next stage involves separating the carbon dioxide from the other emissions and turning it into a liquid. The carbon dioxide is generally emitted as a gas. The final step is to pump the carbon dioxide into the aquifer or ocean in which it is being stored.
Carbon capture began by a company named Sleipner in Norway. They had the world's first large-scale carbon dioxide storage in a deep saline aquifer. It has been successfully operating since 1996. Carbon capture is not as popular as it should be. There are only 8 carbon capture sites, the same amount there has been for 2 years. But there are 75 carbon capture projects underway in 17 different countries.
As what was previously said, there are 8 major-scale carbon capture projects taking place around the world. There are right now 4 in the United States. There is 1 north of the border in Canada, 2 in Norway, 1 of them off the coast of the country, and 1 in northern Africa. Since carbon capture is a new and innovative source of energy, it is not being distributed to the home just yet. But here's a diagram of how it is transported to the storage sites. CO2 is first captured in coal power plants. It is then distributed to geological formations or even in the ocean and other formations to be stored for future use.
So this raises the question, should the United States adopt a policy of carbon capture and storage? Our group believes they should. For one thing, carbon capture and storage has the potential to remove a massive amount of CO2 from the air, but so far has had no environmental repercussions. Additionally, the U.S. is a world superpower, so if we make a massive effort, as such, to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, then other countries in other parts of the world may follow, and this could have a great effect on the world.
I hope you learned a little bit about carbon capture storage and how it could create a positive effect on our world.
Yeah, I did.